Hello, friends. How are you? I hope you all are doing great. First of all, let me begin this session by saying a thank you. A big thank you to all of you who watched the last video of MVP and gave some amazing comments, feedbacks, and reactions on it. And I believe and I hope that the last MVP session was really informative one. So today we have one more interesting topic to talk about on product management. We see it as the CJM or the customer journey mapping. Now, what is this customer journey mapping? Customer journey mapping is one of the methodologies that helps the PM to understand the sentiment of a user. Often, the user, while using a product, goes through different stages, right? And navigates to different paths for using the product. And it is very important for the product manager to understand that what is the customer sentiment of each and every stage that the user is going through. Basically, the customer journey mapping is a visual way by which the product manager understands and it gives him the 360-degree view how the user is engaging or interacting with the product. Now, let's understand how to create a customer journey map. If you are a product manager, how will you create a customer journey map that helps you understanding that okay, these are my users and this is how that they are navigating through the journey. There are two important steps of making the customer journey mapping. First is the PMs would require data. Without data, without a proper, thorough data, it's impossible for a product manager to understand how and why the users are behaving as such. There are two kinds of data when we talk about analyzing them. One is the qualitative data, that is a bit intangible but has got a lot of sentimental value. And one is the quantitative data, that is very, very tangible, that tells you directly, yes, this is what the customers are liking, this is what the customers are not liking. For an example, the intangible data can be how exactly customer is using the product. There are multiple tools like Hotjar which provides you videos of a user who is using the product and can give you very rich insightful events by which you will understand that okay, my customer got was not able to find this button, my customer was not able to navigate to the next page, my users were unable to navigate from this screen to that screen, right? These are some intangible but very, very emotional values or emotional data that a product manager can see and use while navigating the journey of any user. The second is a qualitative one, how the users are liking your product. There are a couple of tools like Google Analytics, their mix panel. It directly tells you that okay, your user have spent this much amount of time in this particular page. They have been massively interacting while using this page. Through heat maps, you really understand that okay, this part of the product, this part of the page is amazing to use, it's working out. This is not working out. So these are the two ways by which a product manager understands that okay, I have this amount of data. Now I really understand how the users are using my product. And now the second step is to make a customer journey mapping. There are various models available in the market and published by different authors to make a customer journey map. But the model that I like the most and is widely used by many PMs like me, throughout the market, is the 5E model by Mr. Lewis Lin. Lewis Lin, by the way, is a product loaded leader who is based out of Silicon Valley in US and takes a lot of product management sessions across the globe. So this 5E model talks about five steps. Five steps how a user interacts with any product. The first being entice, second being enter, third being engage, fourth exit, and fifth, the last one, is extend. Now let us understand all of this one by one after another, what all these means. Throughout every journey, there are three basic KPIs, there are three basic values that a product manager generally notes down for each and every stage of this 5E model. First is the feeling. How is the user feeling in this stage? Second is the experience. How is the user experiencing at this particular point of time? And third, what is the expectation? How the product in an ideal condition is supposed to behave in this particular stage. So this makes the 5E model. Along with the 5E model, there is one more on top of that. There is one more framework, that is E square F. That is the experience, expectation, and the feeling. Clear? Second, what I will do now is I will explain this 5E model through one of my favorite apps, that is Swiggy, a very well-known Indian food ordering apps that does a home delivery of food through different restaurants across India. Now let's go through that and let's understand how the users are going through these 5E models, right? And experiencing Swiggy, and how important this is for a product manager of Swiggy to understand each and every stage of these phases and understand the user sentiment. Okay, so step one. Step one is the entice. Imagine anybody who's away from home, right, and does not have a provision to cook food at home, right, or it can be any persona, right. It's important that we understand and define the persona in the entice. And they are back from office, the users are back from office or schools or a college, and they are feeling hungry and they need some quick solution to go ahead and order food. So this is the background where the user is enticing to use a product that can order food at their home, at their doorsteps. Second is the enter, the means by which a user enters the product, right? There is a gateway to enter the product. What is the reason? What is the thing that drove the user to enter? So in the step one, the feeling is they're hungry, right? What their experience is, they're experiencing hunger, and their expectation, they will get a good app which offers food as soon as possible to their home step. The second thing is users have a lot of options at their hand. Users have Swiggy, users have Zomato, users have n number of apps, food apps today that will actually deliver the food at their home. Now, the feeling over here is they might be a bit confused, but they might have a lot of, they might have a preconceived notion that, okay, I get better deals in Swiggy and Zomato, so let's go for it, right? And the expectation is quickly they will be able to sort out which app they want to use. Third stage is on engage, where the users will engage with these food apps like Swiggy and Zomato and find the food that they want to order and will be able to order it very, very quickly. For an example, I'm an user, I go to Swiggy or I go to Zomato, I want to eat a chicken biryani, I order a chicken biryani, I will see the list of hotels which are offering great chicken biryani at the price that I want to. I will see the relevance, I will see the distance, and I will order that chicken biryani. Now, while ordering the chicken biryani, right, it should be an hassle-free experience for me. I should not be too confused. I should not be feeling that okay, this is very difficult to navigate. I should have a list, and the navigation should be fast because I am as an user right now. I am hungry and I am willing to get the food as soon as possible. It can be at my doorsteps, right? So the fourth step over here is to exit, where the user is actually exiting the product. The users, while exiting the product, has to pay the bill, right, for the biryani that he or she has ordered. He or she might get it via any UPI app, any money wallet, any net banking, any debit card or credit card, or cash on delivery, right? So these are all the options that Swiggy and Zomato has given for that particular user to go ahead and implement the same. So exiting from the product should be also an amazing experience. To add this one, right? What the team has done, they have given some redeem vouchers so that it makes the users feel good that okay, I ordered this chicken biryani in 400 rupees, but I got a voucher of 30 rupees or 40 rupees that makes the total cost down to 360 rupees, and I'm having an amazing deal with it. So that's the fourth step, that is called exit. And the people should be feeling amazingly happy. They should be experiencing hassle-free payment solution. Payment should not get stuck. Of once in a while it happens, the payments get stuck and the net banking or order goes round and round and round, and after 2-3 minutes it shows that your order has failed. That gives a bad experience. This should be an hassle-free customer experience over here. On the fourth stage, that is the exit stage. If all these four steps happen in unison, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, that is the enter, engage, exit. That is the fifth stage, that is the extend, will automatically go fine. What is this extend model? This extend tells that hey, I am a user, I have used this product, I am very happy using this product. Now let me go ahead and create an audience and tell it and share with my friends. Let me tell it to my parents how easy it is to use, and they can go ahead and also use it. Let me tell it to my friends that I got an amazing deal on chicken biryani, so you can try it out. Let me go to my siblings and tell that the biryani tastes awesome in this particular app. So this is the way that one user does a mouth of marketing and tells to a lot of other users. That part is called extend. And this is the way a typical customer journey map happens. So going from the step 1 to step 5, it gives a visual representation to a product manager that whether the people who are using Swiggy, whether the users of Swiggy or Zomato or any other app are happy or not. If they are not, the product manager has to go to that particular step, go back to the pages, go back to the product and correct it. Now let's talk about the tools that you can use for making the customer journey map. My personal choice is always Miro. I love Miro, and there are a lot of pre-filled templates through it. You can go ahead and choose the customer journey map template and can make amazing features out of it. That's one. Second thing is, if you really don't have a tool, you can simply start simply by using an Excel. See the illustration over here. I have used an Excel and marked each step from the enter, engage, exit and extend on Swiggy and tried to understand how does a user feel while using this particular product, which is Swiggy. Now, I think you have got enough understanding of how to create a customer journey map, what is a customer journey map, and why it is so important for a product manager to make a customer journey map. Now, before leaving, I will ask you a question on customer journey map and call it a day. We all have used Naukri portal, didn't we? We did. Now, why we use Naukri.com portal, which is which is one of the leading websites in India to find a new job. Now, in the Naukri portal, if a user once accepts or rejects a particular offer, which stage of the 5E model will it fit into? I repeat, a user is using a Naukri.com website, and he used that particular, and imagine that user is a premium subscriber, and he uses the Naukri.com to accept or reject a job offer. Which part of the funnel is this activity will belong to? Will it belong to entice? Will it belong to enter? Will it belong to engage? Will it belong to exit? Or will it belong to extend? Feel free to put all the comments below in the comment section, and let me know what your thought about is. This is a challenge for this session. Till then, I hope this session was a very informative one. Please feel free to give your comments and let me know how can we take it forward, how can we improve. Till then, this is your friend Joydeep Sen signing off. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye bye.